of the trainers that we work with. It takes a small village to run this show, and he is great, very flexible. He's going to bring out Keto for us. Keto is an Amazon parrot. She's really good at mimicry because she grew up around people. And parrots, some parrots, technically all parrots, have the ability to kind of mimic sounds they hear in their environment. And out in the wild, they can communicate with their parents and their flock mates and their buddies. But Keto's flock mates were people, so she learned to mimic some human speech. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I appreciate you. So this is Keto. She is an Amazon parrot. And Jean, I'll let her speak for herself. Can you give everybody a great big greeting? A greeting? You ain't seen nothing yet. Can you say? She can say hi. She can say a bunch of little human sounds. She can introduce herself because she's been doing shows for a really long time. This is Keto. She's a double yellow-headed Amazon parrot. So that's the type of parrot she is. She can do some cool. Some cool dance moves. Some cool animal sounds as well. Can you show everyone your tiger? One more. Terrifying. Right? So scary. If that was a little too scary for you, she can do kind of a tamer domestic tiger. And the word we after that is a kitty cat. Pretty cute. But one thing she can do that I'm sure many of you thought was impossible is she can both dance and sing. She can sing an entire song, and that's all I'm going to say. I want to see if I can kind of cue up her song, because it's pretty cute and very impressive. Go ahead, little buddy. You want to sing for us? Let's sing.
Oh, MacDonald had a farm. A-I. Oh, and on that farm had a
For a while, I've heard that song probably 700-800 times. Never heard it come up the same way twice. We never know how many EIs we're gonna get. Yeah, Keto, she's one of my favorite birds in the world, and this audience has been awesome hanging out with us. Can you give them a kiss? That's pretty cute. And now we do have some other birds to meet, so I think it's time we say goodbye. That was Keto.
Oh, bye, Keto.
There she goes. I know she is so cute. Like I said, I don't just say this about all of the birds. Thank you, Teach, for bringing them out. I appreciate you so much. I don't say that about all the birds. Keto is one of my favorite birds on the planet, but I would never get a Keto as a pet. And we strongly dissuade anyone from getting a pet parrot. What you just saw is the highlight reel. So I think it's really important that we make it clear that if you get a pet parrot, they are very unlikely to ever sing or talk or do any of that fun stuff. And not only that, they are some of the toughest. Hi. Your background's working. We brought up Keto to fill some time.
I heard you saying that was a good idea.
Thank you. I was just starting to say, if you get a parrot as a pet, they probably won't sing, but they will do some other things.
Yeah, they're a challenge in the home, to say the least. You have to remember, these birds are going to do exactly what they do in the wild. They bite really hard. They scream incredibly loud, and they're a huge commitment. A bird like Keto could live 50, 60 years, maybe even way longer than that.
Yeah. The other thing about Keto is I changed up the entire show, and to be honest, I have no idea what's next.
That's fun. Look, Keto's a great idea. We're the smallest birds. I was thinking bigger.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
Lead the way, buddy.
So we'll go with Natasha. This is Natasha. She is a marabou stork. These birds live in the African savannas. One of the largest flying birds out there. In fact, she's one of the smaller ones. The big brothers. Yeah, that wingspan reaches about 11 feet across.
Yeah, very impressive. Oh, she lost a feather. That's cute. This is also a really important bird out in Africa where they're found. They kind of serve the role that vultures serve around here. So scavengers. They eat dead animals, and that sounds super gross and smelly, but like all gross and smelly jobs, it is essential. This is like nature's recycler right here.
Yeah, I like that. If we all recycled like this amazing bird, Earth would be a much cleaner place.
True that.
You did. Good job. Did you get all your treats?
Yeah.
Okay. And now the exit. at top speed. Natasha.
That is so cute.
That was a fun surprise.
You know, I love showing her off. She's such an important bird out there. But as we've been saying, all these birds have their own role. Like the owls, to keep those rodent populations down. And our next bird, really good at keeping insect populations. This right here, this is our crown crane. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Fraser.
Look at my mom's
Fraser
face.
crane.
Oh my gosh.
You definitely got it. Cheers.
Yes. Corey, what if we did something a little different? What if you called for United States instead?
No, she doesn't fly to me.
I know. Well, I know she hasn't yet, but you've been working together in the back, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but that's not up here.
Well, come on, this crowd's been great. Give it a shot. Come on, y'all want to see Corey feed the crane?
I just don't expect a lot.
Well, I know. She hasn't flown down for Corey yet. But they've been working together in the back, so now is the
Hey,
time.
over here. Good. I'm up on the stage. You're not with me. Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
That's what's been happening? Yeah. Okay, well, will you give it one more shot?
It's just not going to be different.
Well, no, there is going to be something different. Me and the team, we knew you were having some trouble with the cranes. So me and TJ actually came up with kind of a fun idea for a training tool. Well, we put it behind the rock. It's out on stage in that little cubby. Yeah, it'll make sense. It'll make sense. The idea is that crowned cranes get their name from the crown of golden feathers on top of their head. So we got Corey a crown of golden feathers. A crown of golden feathers.
That's great. Your turn.
Well, no. You need to. Please? Y'all want to see Corey wear a silly hat?
Yeah.
Mom warned me about peer pressure.
I don't know.
It's actually a vibe. I think it looks really good. So now he's looking your way. Give him a little prompt. Give him some info.
That works. Do you really think that was the hat?
The hat was for us, actually. You're all very welcome. No, I think what paid off was the relationship building. Y'all have been working so hard, and it really did pay off.
Yeah. You did a great job. Thank you so much. Fraser Crane, everyone.
It's Guy Fieri, everyone.
Let's just
Chicken. Okay, obviously the hat is very silly. It is not how we train our birds, right? Spoiler alert, but the relationship building part of that whole thing is very real. And the whole reason we are up here sharing these amazing birds with all of you so we can all kind of zoom out together and think about our collective relationship with the natural world and all of the animals that live out there.
Yeah, absolutely true. And there's wonderful examples of how effective we can have on the environment around us. Take our next word, symbol of pride for the United States of America, the bald eagle.
Aww.
Everyone, this is Hope. She's born out in the wild. Due to an injury, she couldn't be re-released, but that's why she lives with us and helps tell an amazing story. She wasn't long. All eagle numbers began to drop. So low was feared future generations would never get a chance to see these majestic birds out in the wild. That's when something incredible happened. People took notice, they took action, cleaned up the waterways where the bald eagles fish, and they stopped using a chemical pesticide to use a major cause of this and the other birds to die.
Now, we can all hear this call today because of people, normal people like all of us that made some changes. We brought this species back from the brink of extinction.
And everyone's efforts paid off. Because the bald eagles numbers rose. They rose so high, they were taken off the endangered species list. Hope here is an amazing example of the power that we all have to protect wildlife all over the world.
Yeah, and it's important to be reminded of the impact we can have because many animals out there still need our help, kind of like these birds. This is Fruity. He's a blue-throated macaw.
Yeah, blue-throated macaws, one of the rarest macaws you'll find out in the wild. Only found around Bolivia, and there's less than 400 individuals still out there.
Scary low number, but it's not all bad news. We're teaming up with an organization called the World Parrot Trust, and they're sending blue-throated macaws down to Bolivia to be part of a breeding program. The meet up with their local populations, have their own babies, so hopefully someday soon we can see skies that are filled.
That would be an incredible sight to see. But you know what? It doesn't end there. See, there's so many other birds you can go out and learn about. Like Guinness here, he's our Toko toucan. This is a little fella, our chicken.
Yeah, it could be animals like the blue-throated macaw, the knob hornbiller, animals in your local parks, in your backyards. Just get outside, explore nature, and you might find a new favorite animal.
All of us up here,
Mommy.
would like to leave you with one last wish.
May your hearts take flight and your spirits soar forever.
Look, Mom!
Thank you all for hanging out with us. You have been a wonderful audience.
Yay!